house. I'm going to get all different praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, apostles and elder bishops across the four winds of the earth that pushing and teaching this truth. And salutations to the whole. Just coming at you with another lesson, man, and Lord's word is edifying. You know, you're gonna see when this go up or whatever. But going to that I got Proverbs 16 and 18 up right here. It is, the way to destruction, you know. When they come into the truth, or even before coming into the truth, they come in very, very, saying being in truth is really, they ought to come in humble. You got to, when you're receiving this knowledge, that's the only way to receive it, if you humble yourself down. Allow you to receive, but and sometimes the Lord allowed them to receive the knowledge, just to let and see how far they get, with this thing, and they not gonna try to get to exposing individuals for who they truly are. That's when they truly gonna fall. Receive or whatnot, and all the wealth that they receive from, they can do whatever they think they can hide. That's what pride leads to. It leads to sin. But anyways, let me go ahead and bring the scripture out. And it reads, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty excuse me. Better it is to be of than to divide the spoil with the proud. Exactly, man. Blessed is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the blessed. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. I ain't really got time for it. The word meek.
Strong's G 4239. Praus. Praus. Thayer's Lexicon, related entry. Praas. Praas.
Mildness of disposition, gentleness of spirit, meekness. If you want to go deeper into it, let's go at the meek, gentle, shit, fucking next. Gentle or mild of temper, forbearing, under humble, unassuming, You know, it just gives. It just basically mean humble, man. See what it says. You know, it is what it is. We gotta be meek, man. You know, and again, it's in this the red letter. So this is Yahushai, those in the spirit that worship him. You know, and okay, and let's see what else. There's another. I believe in the book of chapter 10, I believe. Yeah, and verse 7. Just straight to the point. Verse 7. And it reads, Pride is, and by both do of one commit iniquity. Right. And jump it down to verse 12. And one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. And he that have Slack and he that hath it shall pour out abomination, strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly. Exactly, man. You know, and that's where you in their heart. You know, and one thing to do mention, one thing to do itself is not technically a bad thing. It's just how you go about it. Right? Pride in its truth, because we know it's true. You know, we got pride in the names, because we know we was only because son. Right? Through what? Through research, of which and the spirit led us to, ultimately through the apostles who labored in this thing. You know, right through the spirit that was working through them. Right? You know, or you can just say, it's a passion. This thing is a passion. This thing is just that dearly precious to us. Like find gold in the eyes of the Lord, because in the last days, the Lord will um relating to Isaiah 4:1. The Lord gonna, so this truth, and as well the scriptures also say wisdom, knowledge, and wisdom at times. So this truth is definitely something to take pride in, but also we still got to be humble. Pride is not, you know, pride is one hell of a drug. I definitely say that drug, man. But all seriousness, pride itself is just get too much of it, you'll become drunk off. Drunk, and it'll fog your judgment. It'll fog your judgment. So gotta shy that he keep your he keep examining you as well. What did I be in a thief? Or if you're paraphrasing, it was one scripture I guess that's about it. Let me see. I ain't wanting to make a long video, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make that short. You know. And Proverbs 29 and verse 23. But honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Exactly. Some in the book of Psalms. It is what it is. Chapter 11 and verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. Proverbs 13 and 10. But with the well advised is wisdom. But with the well advised is wisdom. You know, it's all right.